struggle, but I built this throne from scratch. Every brick I lay got my family's name attached. Grandfather worked the field, hands rough and worn. I'm the answer to his prayers, the empire reborn. Blood in my veins carry stories of the fight. Generations stacked on top, reaching for the light. What I build today feeds my children's kids. Empire bloodline runs deeper than what money did. My mama raised a king when she had nothing left, teaching me that royalty is earned through every breath. Now I sit at tables where they never wanted us. Turn they disrespect to dollars, that's the power and the trust. Every move I make is calculated, never rushed. Building something timeless while they chasing after lust. This empire got my DNA embedded in the stone. Blood and gold together, that's the essence of the throne. Empire bloodline running through my veins, building kingdom lasting, breaking all the chains from the dirt to the crown. This is family re-reign. Empire bloodline, gold and blood the same. Empire bloodline, bloodline, royalty we claim. Empire line, gold and blood the same. I don't build for me, I build for those who come. Every choice I make echoes when my time is done. Legacy ain't money, it's the values that remain. Empire bloodline carries more than just the fame. They can take the gold but never take the blood. Can't erase the hustle, can't destroy the flood of generations rising, claiming what is old. Empire bloodline, this is royal. Empire bloodline running through my veins, building kingdom lasting, breaking all the chains from the dirt to the crown. This is family reign. Empire bloodline, gold and blood the same. Empire bloodline running through my veins, building kingdom lasting, breaking all the chains from the dirt to the ground. This is family reign. Empire bloodline, gold and blood the same.
In this concrete jungle, planting my flag, built an empire where they said we couldn't even drag. Territory marked not by borders but by trust. Golden empire rising from the concrete dust. Every block I claim is through respect and power combined, not through violence but through vision, strategic mind. They can keep their paper kingdoms, I want something real. Golden territory built on principles of steel. Watched empires crumble, built on greed and lies. Mine stands forever cause it's built on sacrifice, protected by the people who believe in what we made. Golden territory where the loyal never fade. Expand the kingdom not through war but through alliances. Building bridges where they built walls and defiances. My territory golden not from wealth alone, but from integrity embedded in the throne.
Golden territory,
stretching far and wide, never built on pride.
Glory, glory.
Streets to the peaks, this is sovereign ground.
Golden glory,
where true power's found.
Glory, glory.
Where true power's found.
Glory, glory.
Tory, Tory, claimed with grace. Every inch of ground I hold was earned through sweat. Never took what wasn't mine, never failed to regret. Golden territory means I sleep with peace at night, cause my empire's built on truth and doing right. They try to take what's mine, but they don't understand. This territory's golden cause it's built by loyal hands. Can't invade a kingdom where the people stand as one. Golden territory shining brighter than the sun.
Golden territory,
stretching far and wide. Never built on pride.
Glory.
Streets to the peaks, this is sovereign grind. Stretching far and wide. Never built on pride. Streets to the peaks, this is sovereign grind. Never built on pride. Streets to the peaks, this is sovereign ground. Built this empire brick by brick, blood and sweat. Now I guard it with my life, no room for regret. Crown heavy on my head, responsibility immense. Every move I make affects those behind the fence. Enemies circling, jealous of what I made. But I protect this crown with every decision weighty. Not just for me, but for the family that depends on this kingdom. Standing strong until the very end, yeah. Wear the crown with honor, never abuse the power. Stay vigilant and sharp in the darkest hour. Threats come disguised as friends with smiling faces. I protect the crown by keeping snakes in their places. Learn from kings before who lost it all to greed. I protect through wisdom, strategy, and creed. This crown ain't just symbolic, it's my family shield. Protect the crown means never ever yield. Protect the crown, guard it with your life. Through the storms and struggles, through the strife. What we built together, what we made from nothing. Protect the crown, that's the royal something. Protect, protect, protect.
The crown stays high.
Guard it,
Till the day I die.
protect, protect.
The crown stays high.
Guard it,
Till the day I die.
crown passed down from those who fought before. I protect their legacy by opening more doors for the next generation to wear it even higher. Protect the crown means feeding the empire. They want what I built, but they don't want the work. The sleepless nights protecting what could hurt. My family's future resting on my vigilance. Protect the crown with absolute diligence. Protect the crown, guard it with your life. Through the storms and struggles, through the strife. What we built together, what we made from nothing. Protect the crown, that's the royal something. Protect the crown, guard it with your life. Through the storms and struggles, through the strife. What we built together, what we made from nothing. Protect the crown, that's the royal something. Protect, protect, the crown stays high. Guard it,
Till the day I die.
protect, protect,
The crown stays high.
guard it.
Till the day I die.
Made millions, but I traded all to keep them safe. Family over fortune, that's my only fate. Money comes and goes, but blood remains forever. Lost in wealth is nothing, family is the tether. Built this empire, not for me, but for the ones I love. Fortune serves a family, got it from above. Seen rich men die alone, surrounded by their gold. Family over fortune, that's the story told. Every business deal I make, I think of their future. Every dollar earned goes to making life smoother. For my kids, my parents, siblings holding strong. Family over fortune, that's my lifelong song. Turn down opportunity that take me far away.
No amount of money worth missing one more day with the people who were there when I had nothing left. Family over fortune, that's my treasure chest. Family over fortune, blood before the gold. Love before the riches, that's the code I hold. Build the empire for them, not for selfish gain. Family over fortune, that's the dynasty name. That's the real wealth. Fortune serve the help. Serve the help. Seen empires crumble when they chose the cash. Over family bonds that could've made them laugh. My fortune's just a tool to protect what matters most. Family over fortune, that's my only boast. Cause no amount of money worth missing one more day with the people who were there when I had nothing left. Family over fortune, that's my treasure chest. Family over fortune, blood before the gold. Love before the riches, that's the code I hold. Build the empire for them, not for selfish gain. Family over fortune, that's the dynasty's name. When I'm gone, they won't remember dollar sign. They'll remember love and how I spend my time building something bigger than material success. Family over fortune, that's what I confess. Family over fortune, blood before the gold. Love before the riches, that's the code I hold. Build the empire for them, not for selfish gain. Family over fortune, that's the dynasty's name. Family over fortune, love before the gold. Love before the riches, that's the code I hold. Build the empire for them, not for selfish gain. Family over fortune, that's the dynasty's name.
Heavy when you're responsible for lives. Every choice affects the people in their stride. King's burden ain't the riches or the fame. It's the weight of knowing failure hurts more than your name. Sleepless nights, thinking about their futures bright. Making sure decisions always lead them to the light. They see the glory, but they don't see the cost. King's burden is the fear of having something lost.
Lead with wisdom when you rather just be weak. Smile through the pain when you really wanna speak. About the pressure crushing down on your shoulders. King's burden getting heavier as you grow older. Can't show fear cause they looking up to you. Can't break down cause they depend on what you do. Carried away, silent, strong and tall. King's burden means you sacrifice it all. King's burden, heavy on my soul. Leading all these people while I'm losing control of my peace, my rest, my simple days. King's burden, that's the price I pay. King's burden, burden, crown so heavy. King life, never ready. Woo. Yeah. They want the throne but not the responsibility. The burden of a king is constant visibility. Every move watched, every word dissected. King's burden means you're always being tested. But I carry it with pride, cause I know why this burden keeps my people reaching for the sky. Sacrifice my comfort so they comfort find. King's burden is the noblest crime. King's burden, heavy on my soul. Leading all these people while I'm losing control of my peace, my rest, my simple days. King's burden, that's the price I pay. King's burden, heavy on my soul. Leading all these people while I'm losing control of my peace, my rest, my simple days. King's burden, that's the price I pay. King's burden.
Real wealth ain't the money sitting in the bank. It's the knowledge passed down, generation rank. Wisdom from my elders worth more than gold. Lessons learned from struggle, stories never told. Wealth is wisdom, understanding how to move, knowing when to speak and when to prove. Money comes to those who carry ancient knowledge. Wealth is wisdom, that's my real college. Seen fools with fortunes lose it all in days, cause they lacked the wisdom, didn't know the ways of protecting what they built, sustaining what they earned. Wealth is wisdom, lessons hard learned. My grandmother taught me more than any school, about respect and honor, playing by the rule of integrity and patience, strategic thinking clear. Wealth is wisdom, that's what I hold dear.
Wealth is wisdom.
More than dollar signs, knowledge passed through generations, standing test of time.
Wealth is wisdom.
Build your mind before your bank account. Wealth is wisdom, that's what really counts.
Wealth is wisdom.
More than dollar signs, knowledge passed through generations, standing test of time.
Wealth is wisdom.
Build your mind before your bank account. Wealth is wisdom, that's what really counts.
Wisdom, wisdom, that's the real treasure. Wealth and knowledge, can't measure. Wisdom, wisdom, that's the real treasure. Wealth and knowledge, can't measure.
I invest in knowledge, feed my mind each day, cause wisdom compounds interest in a different way. Financial wealth will follow when your mind is right. Wealth is wisdom, that's the guiding light. About respect and honor, playing by the rule of integrity and patience, strategic thinking clear. Wealth is wisdom, that's what I hold dear.
Wealth is wisdom.
More than dollar signs, knowledge passed through generations, standing test of time. Build your mind before your bank account. Wealth is wisdom, that's what really counts. More than dollar signs, knowledge passed through generations, standing test of time. Build your mind before your bank account. Wealth is wisdom, that's what really counts. Money lost can be remade with proper knowledge, but wisdom lost means starting back in college. Of hard knocks and failures, lessons steep. Wealth is wisdom, that's the secret I keep. More than dollar signs, knowledge passed through generations, standing test of time. Build your mind before your bank account. Wealth is wisdom, that's what really counts.
Really counts, really counts, really counts, really counts. Wealth is wisdom.
That's what really counts.
It was built with pain. Every sacrifice I made is embedded in the grain. Others wood that holds me up, this crown I wear. Throne of sacrifice, built from answered prayer. Gave up comfort, gave up sleep, gave up simple joys to build something lasting, something that destroys the cycle of poverty that haunted generation. Throne of sacrifice, foundation of my nation. Oh, miss birthdays, miss moments I can't get back. Sacrifice the present so the future stays on track. Every hour working late was another brick laid in the throne of sacrifice, where true kings are made. Not from privilege or from love, but from giving up everything they wanted just to fill their family's cup. With opportunity, hope and better days ahead. Throne of sacrifice, where real legends tread. Throne of sacrifice, from what I gave. Every dream deferred, every night I stayed awake to build something bigger than myself alone. Throne of sacrifice, this is how I've grown. Sacrifice.
since I lost, but I do it all again to see my family rise. Throne of sacrifice beneath these royal skies. Every king worth following said where I sit now. On a throne of sacrifice, made a sacred vow to give more than they take, to serve before they leave. Throne of sacrifice is built on noble deeds. Throne of sac from what I gave. Every dream deferred, every night I stayed awake to build something bigger than myself alone. Throne of sacrifice, this is how I've grown. Throne of sacrifice, built from what I gave. Every dream deferred, every night I stayed awake to build something bigger than myself alone. Throne of sacrifice, this is how I've grown. Think like royalty, even when you're broke. Empire state of mind, that's the code I spoke to myself each morning when I had nothing left. Visualize the kingdom, manifested wealth. Mind creates reality, thoughts become the throne. Empire state of mind, never felt alone. Cause I knew where I was heading, saw it crystal clear. Empire state of mind, conquered every fear. Poor in pocket, but I walk like a king. Empire state of mind changes everything. From how you move to how you speak your truth. Carry myself with dignity since my youth. Refuse to let my circumstances define my worth. Empire state of mind, royal since my birth. Not by blood, but by the way I chose to think. Built an empire in my mind before I made a link. Empire state of mind, thinking like a king. Long before the crown, before the bling. Royalty's a mindset, not a bank account. Empire state of mind, that's what really counts. State of mind, royalty and thought. Empire built from the battle fall. State of mind, royalty and thought. Empire built from the battle's fall. Your mind is the foundation where empires begin. Think small and you stay small, that's the only sin. Empire state of mind expands beyond the visible. Building kingdoms in your head makes them livable. Change my thinking, change my life completely. Empire state of mind, move so sweetly. From poverty to power, from the ground to the sky. All because I dare to think royal and fly. Empire state of mind, thinking like a king. Long before the crown, before the bling. Royalty's a mindset, not a bank account. Empire state of mind, that's a empire state of mind. Thinking like a king, long before the crown, before the bling. Royalty's a mindset, not a bank account. Empire state of mind, that's what really counts. What I built today, feed my great-great-grandkids. Generational power, that's what the hustle is. chasing money, but the values that I leave, principles embedded deep so they can achieve more than I ever dreamed. Standing on my shoulders, generational power growing as they get older. Each generation multiply what came before. That's the compound interest I'm really working for. My grandfather planted seeds he never got to see, blooming to the garden that's now supporting me. Now I plant orchards for the ones not born yet. Generational power, that's my safety net. Break the chains that held my ancestors down. Build new traditions, wear a different crown of consciousness and wealth and spiritual might. Generational power shining through the night. Generational power rippling through time. What I do today affects the future life of my family tree growing strong and tall. Generational power, that's my call. Generational power rippling through time. What I do today affects the future life of my family tree growing strong and tall. Generational power, that's my call. They'll never know my face, but they'll feel my work. And the opportunities and the family perks of having someone break the cycle years ago. Generational power, watch the legacy grow. I'm not the end, I'm just a link in the chain. Generational power running through my veins, passing forward what was given, adding more, so my descendants never have to be poor. Generational power rippling through time. What I do today affects the future life of my family tree growing strong and tall. Generational power, that's my call. Generational power rippling through time. What I do today affects the future life of my family tree growing strong and tall. Generational power, that's my call. Every empire built is blood upon its hands. Not from violence, but from sacrifice it stands. Royal bloodshed means I gave my everything. Bled for this kingdom, that's what made me king. Tears and sweat and literal blood I shed. Working till my hands were torn and red. Royal bloodshed, price of building something real from the ground up with determination. And still they want the crown, but not the cuts it took. Royal bloodshed written in my history book. Every wound a lesson, every scar a badge of the journey climbing from the bottom of the crag. I bled for my family when I had nothing left. Royal bloodshed working myself to death. Nearly killed me building what they see today. But royal bloodshed is the only way. Royal bloodshed, that's the price I paid for this empire standing for the ground I laid. Blood, sweat, and tears in every stone. Royal bloodshed built this throne. Bloodshed, bloodshed, royal sacrifice. Empire standing, paid the price. Paid the price. Not the bloodshed of war, but a labor pure. Royal bloodshed means your legacy secure. Cause it's built on real work, real pain, real time. Royal bloodshed, that's the royal climb. They romanticize a throne but miss the blood.
that was spilled in private, hidden in the mud of the journey upward, fighting every day. Royal bloodshed lights the way. Royal bloodshed, that's the price I pay for this empire, standing for the ground I lay. Blood, sweat, and tears in every stone. Royal bloodshed built this throne. Royal bloodshed, that's the price I pay for this empire, standing for the ground I lay. Blood, sweat, and tears in every stone. Royal bloodshed built this throne.
Build this empire to outlast my mortal days. Eternal dynasty, that's the legacy I read. Not just for my lifetime, but for centuries ahead. Eternal dynasty, living after I'm dead. Through the values that I planted in my children's hearts, through the businesses and wisdom, all the moving parts of an empire that continues when I'm in the ground. Eternal dynasty, that's the immortal sound. Dynasties that die are built on one man's name, but eternal dynasties build a different game, where the vision's bigger than the founder's life, where the mission carries on through joy and strife. I'm building something timeless, something that transcends my existence, my ego, where mortality ends. Eternal dynasty means I'm just the start of something that continues playing my part. Eternal dynasty, living beyond time. What I built today will continue to climb through generations, carrying the torch. Eternal dynasty, lighting up the porch. Eternal, eternal dynasty, so strong. Living forever, dynasty lives on. My name, my fate, but my work will remain. Eternal dynasty, more than just fame. It's about the impact, rippling through the years. Eternal dynasty, conquering all fear. My existence, my ego, where mortality ends. Eternal dynasty means I'm just the start of something that continues playing my part. Eternal dynasty, living beyond time. What I built today will continue to climb through generations, carrying the torch. Eternal dynasty, lighting up the porch. Eternal, eternal dynasty, so strong. Living forever, dynasty lives on. Death can't stop what's built to last forever. Eternal dynasty, breaking every tether to mortality and time, to the finite days. Eternal dynasty, infinite always. Eternal dynasty, living beyond time. What I built today will continue to climb through generations, carrying the torch. Eternal dynasty, lighting up the porch. Eternal, this is more than me. This is forever. Eternal dynasty, now and always together. Blood and gold, wisdom and power combined. Eternal dynasty, transcending space and time. The empire rises, the dynasty never dies. Blood and gold forever, reaching for the sky.